Good evening, everyone. This is your evening news recap. I hope all of you guys had a wonderful day. My day was all right. We have only Trump administration news to cover today. I know that sounds wonderful, but there is a lot that's been done. Let's get started. For the sole Trump administration segment, we have RFK Jr. to create an autism database. Trump considers slashing tariffs on China. Vance makes an ultimatum to Ukraine. Excuse me. Pete Hegseth orders the construction of a makeup studio in the Pentagon, and the Trump administration has doxxed Kamar Abrego Garcia's family. RFK Jr. plans to create an autism database. The National Institution of Health is collecting private medical records of many Americans from several federal and commercial databases to give researchers for RFK Jr.'s new autism study. With this information being put into the database, the NIH is also crafting a new registry to track those with autism. The agency claims it's doing so to fulfill controversial promises made by RFK Jr. to root out the cause of autism by September. This is insane. What RFK Jr. wants to do with autism is eugenics. You can't just get rid of a disorder without killing a bunch of people. Who else made registries to root out the problem with disabilities? The Nazis and Adolf Hitler. Autism is not a disability. It is honestly, I'd argue, a strength. To be able to put so much time and effort and commitment into something you truly enjoy is a gift not many people have. We are going down a horrible path with a lot of things that the Trump administration wants to do and a lot of things that RFK wants to do specifically, and the things need to change as soon as possible. Trump is considering slashing tariffs on China. Trump says that his administration is expected to reach a fair deal with China on trade as he floated substantially reducing the tariffs imposed on Chinese imports. Trump told reporters, "We are going to have a fair deal with China. It is going to be fair." He was asked if he had been actively talking to Chinese leaders and replied, "Everything is active." The Wall Street Journal cited an official saying the rate could be reduced by 50 to 65%. In addition to China, Trump talked about other nations experiencing tariffs, saying, "Everyone is going to be happy, but we are no longer going to be the country that is ripped off by every other country in the world." This is good news for imports. Hopefully, we can end these tariffs as soon as possible. But especially if the White House wants to make a TikTok deal, these tariffs need to go away. China has said that they will not do a TikTok deal because of the tariffs. So, we'll see how it goes. No tariffs benefits the consumer as much as possible. But alas, the trade war continues and things change daily. So we really don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day. Vance has made an ultimatum to Ukraine. J.D. Vance has issued an ultimatum to Ukraine and Russia over America's peace proposal to end the war. Vance told reporters it's time for them to either say yes or for the United States to walk away from the process. The White House says the proposal includes drawing new borders at some level close to where they are today. Vance said there would be territory swaps if a deal is accepted. I doubt a deal is made at this point, especially if the United States intends to be involved. Russia won't budge and thinks they deserve more than they do, and Ukraine, rightfully so, refuses to give it to them. This war needs to end, yes, but I don't see the United States solving the issue anytime soon. Pete Hegseth has ordered the construction of a makeup studio in the Pentagon. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth recently ordered a room near the Pentagon press briefing room to be modified and rebuilt into a makeup studio that can prepare for appearances. According to two sources, the project will cost around several $1,000s. A Defense Department spokesperson said on the matter, "Changes and upgrades to the Pentagon briefing room are nothing new and routinely happen during changes in administration." excuse me. This administration continues to attack trans people and other members of the LGBT community, yet they wear the most makeup out of any other administration ever. And I'm not saying men can't wear makeup, but the hypocrisy from this administration is crazy. The administration continues to put down people for things they do themselves, and that sounds a lot like an oligarchy to me. Not to mention, Trump doesn't even have a good spray tan. Like, if you're gonna make a makeup studio, might as well find Trump a better spray tan at the bare minimum. For the final segment today, this one's a bit short, but not much news to cover. The Trump administration has doxed Kilmar Abrego Garcia's family. Kilmar Abrego Garcia's wife and family were forced to move to a safe house after the Department of Homeland Security exposed their address on their official Twitter account. Jennifer Vasquez Sora told reporters, "I don't feel safe when the government posts my address, the house where my family lives, for everyone to see, especially when this case has gone viral and people have all sorts of opinions." This is so fucked up. The government doxing people on social media in 2025 is insane. The fall off needs to be studied because holy shit. In no world is this okay, or should this be professional. Um, Whatever intern posted that on the White, or not the White House, the Department of Homeland Security's Twitter account should be fired, and whoever greenlit that tweet to be sent through should be fired. But alas, they won't be, because this administration is not only unprofessional, but they continue to display the fact that they just don't care, which is alarming and saddening to watch from the administration for the United States of America. But with that being said, I know it was a short one today. Not much news to cover per usual. Just a lot of Trump administration garbage, unfortunately. But I hope all of you guys had a wonderful day. My day was all right. Didn't do much. Kind of went for a walk today. Did some relaxing. Wrote this news recap. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. If you're on YouTube, consider subscribing and dropping a like and commenting. Give me your opinions on all of these topics. We're on our way to 100 subscribers, and we're so close. So let us get to 100 subscribers and past that. Maybe we can get to 500 subscribers by the end of the summer. I doubt it, but you never know. If you're on Substack, consider pledging your support. All funds help support me. They help me pay the bills that I need to pay in college. But if not, supporting is always free. I appreciate all support on my content. So, drop a subscribe. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in tomorrow's episode. Later.